A few years ago, our family purchased a 6,000 square foot, 8 bedroom, 7 bathroom fixer-upper. It sat on a half an acre. It had a huge pool, a 40-foot waterfall rock wall attached to it, and a 30-person hot tub. But it needed a lot of work, but the bones were amazing, and that's what we saw, potential. And that purchase is turning into something much bigger now. Hi, I'm Sarah Michelle, a wife, a mom of four, a nurse, an entrepreneur, and I'm opening up an adult family care home right here in my own house. When we first bought the property, we weren't planning on living here. The plan was to put a business in it. But during that season of our lives, there was a lot going on. So it just made more sense for us to sell our other home and move in here and rent a space to put our adult daycare in. So that's exactly what we did. We learned so much during that whole process, but there was a lot going on. Like I stated in my other videos, I was just burning myself out. And eventually we did end up closing that adult daycare. And that's when I discovered the adult family care home model. An adult family care home is a private home where the provider lives and offers personal care services to disabled adults and frail elders. The home can have up to 5 residents, ensuring a more intimate and personalized care setting compared to larger facilities. And something about that just made sense because this house is large enough for us to still live here and have a business here at the same time. So what we've actually been doing to prepare the house to open up the business, because remember I said it was a huge fixer-upper. So over the past few years, we've been doing things over time. Right now, we're actually putting down new floors, which that's my favorite part. That's what we needed so bad. And we're redoing this 1970s kitchen and we're updating bathrooms too. And we also have to do some outside work as well. I think that's going to be the last step. And don't worry, I'm going to show you everything once it's all done, and maybe a little bit in between as well. And most of this work, we're actually doing it ourselves, except for the flooring, because me and my husband are still working and it just makes sense just to hire out. And honestly, this is work that needed to be done anyway. So if you were actually thinking about opening up an adult family care home and your house is already done, then it wouldn't cost as much as we're paying to do this work. But this is work that we already knew needed to be done when we did purchase this home. So for the adult family care home, as opposed to an assisted living home, we don't need to put sprinklers in. We don't need to put a generator, although we definitely will be putting that in just for safety reasons. And once the fire marshal comes in, he might tell us that we need to upgrade 1 or 2 windows. We'll see once he does his inspection. But outside of that, an adult family care home is supposed to look like a home. That's exactly what this is. So it's not supposed to look like a facility. It's meant to feel like home too. And that's why I love this model so much. Now, for the adult family care home, there's going to be 3 bedrooms, 1 single room, and 2 shared rooms. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. There's going to be a large living room, a dining room, the kitchen, a large porch, and a large front yard. The pool obviously is in the back, and basically my whole family lives in the back portion of the home, while the business is going to be in the front. If you see this door behind me, my husband put this up, and this kind of separates business from our space. If we wanted to open it and include everything together, we can. But of course, when we want our privacy or when they want theirs, we can just shut it. The pool area, just for safety reasons too, it's not going to be accessible at all times, but we're going to have special days there, maybe exercise classes, parties, family parties, things like that. But it won't be just open where they can just go out there anytime, just for safety reasons. Once everything is done, I will definitely do a full walkthrough. So watch out for that video. And the last thing that we're going to be working on is the outside space. We plan to make the porch really nice. We plan to screen it off and put a gazebo out there too in the yard, just so they can have a really nice outdoor space. We're in Florida, so that's important here. Backyard will be mostly for us, but they are 100% welcome to use it anytime. But their front yard is going to be so nice. I doubt that they'll want to walk back there, but they are welcome to if they want to. Now let's talk about income. Each bed will bring in between $3,000 and $5,000 a month, depending on level of care. But most of these people are going to be independent people that just need a little bit of help. If someone requires more care, then that will be discussed at that time. And pricing would reflect that, obviously. This is for people that don't need full 24/7 care. They just need a little bit of help and can't live by themselves for whatever reason. So the plan is to have the 2 people move in before we get our license. In Florida, you can have 2 people before you get your actual license, which is amazing and what we plan to do. And we will be using placement agencies. I'm already in talks with a few of them. And how they work is we have to pay them. Usually it's a percentage of the first month's rent. So say their rent's $4,000 and they want 80%. So whatever 80% of 4,000 is, hold on, like maybe 3,500 or something. Some of the placement agencies even let you pay overtime. So that's amazing. And like I said, I'm already in talks with a few. So hopefully we will have our first resident in about a month. And I'm really looking forward to it. Our goal is to be fully licensed by summertime and to hopefully have at least 4 people here. But beyond agencies, I will personally be making relationships with different referral partners in the area. Discharge planners, social workers, skilled nursing facilities, hospitals, rehabs, places like that. I've been a nurse for many years, so I have many connections and I have many phone numbers in my phone too. So once we are open, I do plan to send out a mass text to all of my connections. Word definitely travels quickly in healthcare, and once people find out that you have a care home and that you provide quality care, they will let other people know. But being in the healthcare field already gives me the edge. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm building on what I already have and what I already know and who I already know. I also plan to hire help. I plan to have an aide come in every day, maybe 8 to 10 hours a day. Doing that will ensure that I'm still able to actually work still, because my home health job, I only do that 4 to 5 hours per day, and I absolutely love that. So once I have people coming in, I'll still be able to work. Plus, my kids are also getting older and they already know that they're going to be having to work in the family business. And that's definitely intentional, because this is all about building generational wealth, and that starts with them. This isn't just about money. This is about building something that really lasts. This house is actually a stepping stone, because eventually we plan to turn this into a full residential assisted living home and just repeat the process. And it all started from one bold move, one house that needed so much work and the ability to see potential where others might have missed it. So if you've ever looked at your home and wondered if it can be anything more, it just might. I'll see you in the next one.